So what's up? What's going on, guys? Welcome to JA News.
It's up.
Your source for the latest and greatest in sneakers. For today's show, we're talking New Balance, as it looks like their anticipated Carhartt collab was a success today. We also got Adidas, as it looks like they've also revealed a new major brand collaboration. So we're gonna gauge the temperature on that. And with Jordan Brand recently releasing two iconic Jordan 1 colorways that it seems like many people passed on, is it safe to say that the Jordan 1 hype is actually dying this time? Stay tuned, guys. We got all that plus more, and it's coming right up next. So if you're rocking with JA News, you guys gotta let me know. YouTube, they've been tripping lately, so be sure to show some love down below for the algorithm. Now, to kick things off, we get many collabs releasing throughout the year, but in my opinion, this one definitely stood out. So we're talking about the New Balance Carhartt Work in Progress 990 V6s. Now, the 990 line is already rich in history, and Carhartt, they're definitely a staple in men's workwear. So I feel like this was definitely an organic, perfect mashup. And with these joints right here, you got this pigskin suede, which the colorway Carhartt calls Hamilton Brown, and then you got the little hints of military green in there, giving this a great fall type of vibe. Of course, you got the little Carhartt hits in there, which just bring this collaboration all the way together. So I've never personally tried a pair of New Balance 990 V6s, so I wanted to check them out. I felt like this Carhartt collab was dope. The colorway looked good, so I went for these. I jumped on the New Balance site maybe like 3 minutes after they dropped at 10 a.m. Eastern this morning, and I guess I was asleep because once I got to the queue, every size was already sold out. But it kind of feels like nowadays many of these New Balance collabs are really difficult to cop online anyway, so I guess I should have known better. So just curious to know if any of you guys went for these. Did you have any success? I feel like this isn't a sneaker I would pay resale for, so for me, it's just on to the next one. Which for New Balance, it looks like they have a new collab with Size Official on the way, which they've teamed up with many times in the past. This time, we got one of two colorways for the New Balance 1906R, which feature this interesting thick furry suede material. So these joints are nice. Be on the lookout for them coming soon. And as I always say, when it comes to these sneakers, if you miss out on one, there's always another one on the way. And it looks like Adidas has recently revealed a new major brand collaboration. So this collab is in partnership with rock group Korn. So no, it is not the Yeezy collab that everybody is waiting on, but this footwear collection features a custom take on the chunky Campus 2000 silhouette and a daring update to the super modified sneaker. So both looks feature unique details, including graphic insoles, spare laces, Korn logos, a guitar pick keychain, and a co-branded box. So I'm not even gonna lie, I forgot all about Korn. This like takes me back to those TRL days. I ain't even gonna lie, that's crazy. So this is an interesting collaboration, right? What do you guys think about this right here? I feel like online, a lot of people are hating on this collaboration, but if you kind of think about it, it's actually a little bit interesting due to the fact that, you know, that whole rock star, rocker, grungy, like opium type of look is definitely trendy right now. So maybe Adidas could have some success with this collaboration, but it kind of seems like most people feel like this is on par with those Terror Squad joints, and maybe Adidas waited like 20 years too late to drop this collaboration. So let me know what y'all think, and these are gonna be dropping coming up October 27th. So as Nike, Jordan Brand continue to dominate the sneaker market, we gotta look at what they're planning to do coming up for 2024, as we know they got big plans for one of their most popular silhouettes, the Jordan 4. So we already know we got those Bred 4 reimagines coming soon. They're also bringing back the military blues, and we now have the oxidized green. So this mock-up image comes courtesy of Z Sneakerheads, and it's important to note that this is a very early leak. These joints aren't set to release all the way until May of next year, so no one's actually seen this sneaker yet. So this mock-up photo is just based off the color code, but if they look anything like this, it looks like we have a potential release that could be a hit. But if it doesn't turn out to look exactly like this, we could have another Jordan 4 that could be heading to a Nike outlet near you very soon. So the verdict is still out on these, which kind of leads us right into our next topic. So of course, as you guys know, if you're following sneakers, yesterday, Nike blessed select accounts on the sneakers app with exclusive access for the upcoming Jordan 1 Royal, which are set to actually officially release worldwide coming up November 4th. So of course, I didn't have any luck getting exclusive access. You had to meet certain criteria, which I may have met, but I still didn't have any luck. But I really feel like that was cap anyways, as it seemed like many people, you know, got exclusive access that didn't even match up with the criteria anyways. But enough of that rant. It seems like a lot of people did actually have luck based off the reception I saw on Twitter or X, which if you guys aren't following me, make sure y'all follow me at JadaGreat38. Again, sorry again for the little shameless plug, but it seemed like many people did get exclusive access for this release. There's a lot of stock, but it seems like a lot of y'all actually passed up on this release, which is really interesting, you know, based off the fact that these Jordan Royals are an iconic OG Jordan colorway, but I guess it's just a reimagined new suede update that turned many people off. Or is it just that the hype for the Jordan 1 is starting to die down? Of course, y'all know they just dropped the satin breads, which again fall into that reimagined category, but this is also an iconic colorway. So we had the breads dropping, we got the Royals dropping, and nobody cares. Well, maybe I shouldn't say nobody cares, because it seemed like they dropped a lot of stock for these, but the fact that these satin breads are hitting for under retail is literally blowing my mind. So is the hype for the Jordan 1 dying? I feel like this is a question that probably pops up like every year or so. So is the hype for the Jordan 1 dying? In my opinion, the answer is actually yes. And here's why. So the Jordan 1, of course, will always be a classic. It's an iconic sneaker that kicked off one of sneakers' most successful lines of all time. But I feel like over the last few years, you know, Nike, they've just flooded the market, oversaturated it with too many releases. And I feel like people are just kind of getting tired. And based off the fact that the Jordan 1 really, I feel like, you know, was more of a trendy sneaker back in like, let's say 2017, 2018. In 2023, I feel like it just people are starting to move on to different models. But then again, you know, don't get it twisted. This is always going to be a classic sneaker. And I feel like, you know, the trends, they come and go. And once again, the Jordan 1 will probably, you know, be one of the most trendy models. But as of now, I feel like the hype is starting to die down as we see, you know, a couple of classic, iconic OG colorways release, and people really actually just don't care. So again, this will always be a classic sneaker. Let's say if they release like a true OG with the same materials and everything, you know, people are gonna go crazy for it. But I just feel like, you know, over the last few years or so, the trends, they continue to come and go, and people just ain't really checking for the Jordan 1, you know, say the way that they were, let's say back in like 2016, 17, or 18.
It's up.
So just because the Jordan 1 isn't as popular as it once was, I feel like it doesn't really mean shit, because people should just rock what they like anyways. And I think it just kind of speaks for the whole sneaker market as a whole. As we see Nike, they continue to release more and more pairs. They're flooding the market, but then again, their business and sales continue to grow each and every year. So they're going to continue to win. And I feel like this just really benefits like sneakerheads overall. And it really hurts just like the resellers who are in the game, like, you know, just to make a little profit here and there. But I feel like for sneakerheads, we're winning right now as we see resale prices aren't going too crazy. We got, you know, retro Jordans that a couple years ago, like these satin breads or these Royals, which would have went for crazy prices, are hitting for under retail. So I feel like it's a win in my eyes. And I feel like sneakers is kind of really getting back to that whole essence, like before StockX came in and really just like, you know, diluted the whole game like that. So let me know what your thoughts. Do you feel like the hype for the Jordan 1 is dying? And again, it's not a bad thing, you guys. And I feel like even though it is, in my opinion, the Jordan 1 will still always be an iconic and a classic sneaker, and will probably rise again to the top once again. But just drop your feedback on that topic. Let me know what you guys think about these New Balance Carhartt joints. Did you have any success? And what do y'all think about this Adidas Corn collaboration? So I wish you guys a wonderful weekend. I will catch you guys back on Monday for the latest edition of JA News. Make sure y'all stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out, y'all. Love.